I'm sure, like me, you are absolutely loving the new series of Educating Yorkshire. And this week, with the return of the legend Musharaf, it did make me think about the clips around teaching that just get you right in the feels. Like the most inspirational videos around teaching and education. And I thought I'd do a countdown of my top 5. And I guarantee you'll have seen all of these. Either the algorithm of social media will serve it to you because it knows that you work in a school, or you will have been shown one of these clips on like your first day back inset to really try and inspire you before you then get hit with all the workload that makes you question your life choices. And if you think I'm missing one from this list, let me know in the comments. It is one of the most watched TED Talks of all time. Rita Pearson, Every Kid Needs a Champion. Need I say more? You'll have definitely seen this clip. It's so inspirational and it makes you think, yeah, I want to make a difference to young people's lives. Now, I can't do a countdown list without mentioning Ken Robinson, whose TED Talks are so incredibly inspiring. May he rest in peace. I always remember this, the first time I watched this one, The Schools Kill Creativity, thinking, this is what education's about. It's about children finding their passions and us nurturing those passions so they can go on and achieve amazing things. And it is incredibly inspiring. But then you work in an education system where basically we're solely judged on getting kids through a test, and it sort of goes against exactly what this video's all about. But it is always a really inspiring watch, and I'm sure you'll agree because you will have definitely seen it. Now, this one you might not have seen, but I guarantee by the end of watching this video, you'll be ready to run through a wall. You'll be ready to scream from the rooftops about how proud you are to be a teacher and the difference you make and how much of an impact you have. And I love it. Whenever I'm having one of those days, this is one of those go-to videos where you just need reminding that, listen, this when other people talk teaching down, this is the video you then need to watch. So if you've not seen this, go and watch it and then let me know what you think. Now, I was umming and ahhing about who to put at number 1, number 2, but I've decided on when Ian Wright meets his old school teacher, because look, you cannot call yourself a human if you do not get emotional watching this clip of the impact a teacher had on someone, and all those years later, it just the level of respect Ian Wright still has for the teacher as well, and him knowing just how thankful and grateful he was for the belief this teacher put in him and how he's gone on to achieve great things thanks to the belief this teacher had in him. And you can't help but get emotional watching that. So it's up there, definitely up there. But my number 1, and I genuinely cannot watch this video without getting emotional every single time, is obviously when Musharaf finds his voice. I can't tell you how many times I've watched it. I've watched it so many times. And even watching the new series of Educating Yorkshire, he's mentioned in like the title credits. I'm getting emotional. And I think it's because, like, Mr. Burton, I think, is an incredibly inspiring teacher. And when you watch that episode and you see the sort of technique he uses, and then just the journey Musharaf goes on to get to this point where he speaks in front of the whole year group at the end and everyone's emotional because of the it's just, if that doesn't motivate you to think, this is the sort of difference I want to make to another young person's life. And that's what teaching's about. That's why we all get into it. Not to get kids through SATs tests or get an offset inspector to say we've done well. It's because, you know, teaching is a job, one of the few jobs you can do in your lifetime where you genuinely get to make a positive difference on other people's lives. And then obviously watching the episode last week where he's gone on and achieved some amazing things, where school has given him that belief and that support to go and do, it's just incredibly inspiring.